What's up, y'all? This is the demo for Project Vesperi. Vesperi, however you pronounce it. I think this is the one where you play an astronaut and you're sent to Venus to investigate something. I don't know. Okay, whatever. That'll do. The mouse input is like fucked. It was like lagging behind.
Okay, I'm gonna head northeast to reset the sensors. If you want to do something productive, you can go collect some rock samples above Geyser Canyon at 290. I haven't been there in a bit, so you can update the survey data while you're there.
Sure, I can do that.
All right, I'll loop around and get you when I'm done, and I'll be on comms if you need anything.
Is this like a space? Not a space, whatever. A planet station behind them? A base, I guess? Planet base? That's what it looked like. The graphics are pretty cool so far. I mean, it's Unreal Engine, so... You know, everyone's doing it, so... At least they're doing it well.
Just reached the cliffs. It's a hell of a sight.
Yeah, it's something, alright. You got those samples yet?
No, I'm surveying.
Survey faster. You're just about done here.
Was that a rock formation or... Prologue, the find. Is this how it works on Venus? Isn't...
I should probably scan for some samples.
I don't know what the Venus gravity is like. I feel like it would be higher than Earth.
Just wrapped up. I'm about to head your way with the rover. Find a good sample yet?
Not sure. Still deciding. Yeah, I'm bringing it in.
Sounds good. I'll be there soon.
Observe Geyser Canyon.
I wonder what's out there. Past Geyser Canyon.
A lot more emptiness, I'm sure. Investigate what glowing light? It seems well made, at least.
Helen?
Yeah? What is it?
I think I found something. It's breathing.
What? Jesse, are you okay? Jesse!
Okay.
Jesse, talk to me. Shit.
Drive up the hillside? Is this going to be another Mass Effect thing? I guess not. I'll just go this way. The atmosphere in this is cool so far.
Hang in there, Jesse.
We're starting our descent into the planet's atmosphere now, Dr. Rob. Okay.
I like this music, but I feel like too many games nowadays, especially like, for lack of a better way to group them together, indie games, way too many of them have this same type of piano music in the intro or the outro or whatever it is.
You can't dispute at the possibility. Hello, Dr. Roth. I'm Helen. This is my research partner, Jesse.
Hi. Thanks for coming, Doctor.
Please call me Evelyn. It's great to meet you both. I understand you were the one who found the UAO.
Yes. It's definitely a bit different than what we have here on Venus.
Which is why you're here, to study the object. Let's go inside.
So, Doc, I'm guessing you've covered your fair share of reports regarding signs of life, activity.
Well, to say that this geode is really a sign of life is a little much.
Actually, this is only my second time investigating one of these reports.
Where was the first?
It was a potential life sighting on Mars.
Hey, Helen, That's where your first tour was, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you met some of the researchers she was stationed with.
No, they left before I was transferred there. Anyways, the geode's in the containment lab. When you're ready to study it, you can head through those doors.
This is cool so far, I guess. I'm wondering if this game is really just going to end up being more like a tech demo for
Doc,
Unreal 5.
you might be interested in some of these scans of the geode.
Thanks for coming over. I know you're busy.
Sorry, just getting my bearings here.
So, Doctor, these are some thermal scans of the object. You see this heat emanating from the center of the geode here? It looks like it's producing heat from the inside and then cooling itself off through the grooves from which the light comes out of.
From which the light comes out, I think would be the proper way to say that.
It could just be residual heat
It's
from
fine.
the planet's climate.
No
That's what
grammar
Helen
not
was thinking,
seeing
but
here
it doesn't
today.
exactly rule out it being an organism, does it, Doc?
Please call me Evelyn. And you're right, but that doesn't paint the whole picture. There's still many other factors to consider.
Yeah. Helen said I was a bit biased with the message I sent to the UNE.
Well, I thought the message you wrote was fine and kept all options on the table.
Thanks for saying that. I've gotten nothing but shit from her these past couple weeks.
It wasn't overly biased one way or the other. We'll figure this out.
Thanks. Speaking of which, the geode's in the containment lab when you're ready to study it.
In case you forgot in the past 2 seconds. Do they ever take the EV suits off? Or? It's pretty cool looking.
This is a promising start for the report.
United Colonies of America. United Nations. Unified Nations of Earth.
Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
Jesse seems pretty hopeful about the find being a sign. What are your thoughts?
Jesse's inexperienced. I know what happens when big claims like these get tossed around. Before this place, I was stationed on the Mars Research Post, just after you and UNE scientist buddies turned the whole place upside down looking for a needle in the haystack. It was bureaucratic hell.
The UNE had to be sure the ruins weren't connected to a possibility of life. We had to excavate it all.
Yeah, And we had to pick up the pieces after your people left it a mess. A bunch of our dig sites were ruined. A couple of the lead researchers lost their securities for their families on the Mars colonies just because they didn't agree with your people's findings.
I've talked about this before. If you can see at the edge of the screen,
It better not.
there's
I may not have people that I'm supporting.
the depth of field
but
is
Jesse
fucking
does.
up like really hard. I don't know if it's because of the subtitles.
I understand.
I forget what game I was playing recently-ish, but
I have a daughter back home waiting for me.
there was a setting.
Geode's in the containment lab when you're ready. Try to keep a level head.
What game was it? There was a setting to turn off depth of field as the backgrounds, like for the subtitles. I'm wondering if that's what's happening here, because I'm sure it was also Unreal Engine. Everything is now.
Could you give me a minute alone with the geode, please? I need some quiet while I perform a few tests here.
Hand over the geode, Doctor.
Who are you?
That's not important. Just give me the geode.
You're that new colonel from the United Colonies.
Doesn't matter who I am. Just give it to me, and no one gets hurt.
Hey, I saw that the north airlock was open and I just...
What the hell? Get out of here.
Nobody's leaving until I collect the geode. I have direct orders to take it back to Earth.
Okay. We'll give it to you. Just don't hurt anyone.
What? No, we can't just hand it over.
Jesse,
I feel
stop.
like the voice acting could be better, but
You're with the United Colonies, and this outpost is UNE territory. You being here is an act of war.
Oh, okay.
It violates the Treaty of 2058.
I wasn't understanding.
Please stop.
I should have read that article a little better.
I've worked my whole life to be here, and I'm not going to give that up just so.
I don't have time for this.
Well, that was uncalled for.
No! Please, please!
Give it up, Doctor.
What is that? What's that shimmering? Ah! That's the same light as the geode.
You're that new colonel from the United Colonies.
Doesn't matter who I am. Just give it to me, and no one gets hurt.
I was right. It's him.
Well, I thought the message you wrote was fine and kept all options on the table.
Thanks for saying that. I've gotten nothing but shit from her these past couple weeks.
Oh, that's Jesse.
It wasn't overly biased one way or the other. We'll figure this out.
You're with the United Colonies, and this outpost is UNE territory. You being here is an act of war.
The voice acting in this part,
2058.
I don't know, it feels kind of wooden.
I've worked my whole life to be here. And I'm not gonna give that up just so...
But that's like the only complaint I have about this.
No!
It doesn't really appear that your choices here actually make a difference.
He listened.
I mean, at least in this part of the demo. So I always question why developers like to make a point of saying that your choices matter, and then they show you a part of the game where your choices like really don't matter. The only thing that happened was if you read that tablet, then it gives you a third dialogue option.
Wait.
When the colonel comes in the room.
Now this place. This is.
I don't know. You know what happens if you choose the other two options. Maybe he kills you. Well, he kills them because they find out who he is. I mean, his name's on the uniform, so it's not like it would make a difference.
Not leaving you, Jesse. You were supposed to go first.
Nola, please, baby. I need you to be strong.
I wanted to see you off, not the other way around. Well, what if there's an accident? I don't want to wait and find that out in a year.
That won't happen. I'll be fine.
But what if it does?
And it does. Nola, listen to me. This is the best option for us. I'm trying to guarantee our future here. We agreed on this.
I know,
I mean, these could be animated, but
I wanted to
maybe
see
they
you
will
off.
be, maybe they won't be. They don't need to be,
I get
really.
it. But I'll be right behind you. Right after this one research tour on Venus.
It's not how he said it, though. He was much more aggressive.
We get a guaranteed spot in Apollonia. Then I can meet you there. Then we can start a family.
The Mars short cycle 4 transport will be leaving in 1 hour. All passengers must be checked in by 0900.
You be careful.
I will be. I promise.
I'm so sorry.
It's like really bad V-Sync issues. But I'll chalk that up to my monitor. I really need to buy another. I mean, if I could find a 4K monitor that's at least under 44 hertz, that'd be cool. That wasn't $1 million.
We are starting our descent into the plant atmosphere now, Dr. Ross. So we'll be there shortly.
So that's the demo for Project Vesperi. It seems interesting so far. I don't know what the gameplay is actually going to be like from this demo. I don't know if it's going to be more of like a story-based game, like a Life is Strange or something, or if there's going to be action. It's hard to tell. But graphically, technically, it's pretty solid. It looks pretty cool. I remember a while back they were showcasing the new tech in Unreal, like the face tech, and I think it's actually free. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of Unreal Engine is free to play with until you start, you know, selling stuff. I never checked it out, but I'm pretty sure they like heavily use that tech in this demo, because the faces, the eye movements, the facial animations, from what little you could see through the visors on their helmets, looks really good. So I wonder how the rest of the game is going to go. I look forward to it. Alright. Thanks for watching. Peace out.